Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well. Here are my full-time thoughts of West Ham 1, Olympiacos 0. As always guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. But as you can see from the icon that's up here, there's some very nice retro shirts, but also polo shirts, sweatshirts, t-shirts and track jackets, so go check those out, made by Umbro and Admiral. And any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to this charity, Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter to help put food on the tables for those that have been really struggling over the last 4 to 5 years. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those the less fortunate than you and I. So as always guys, let's crack on with talking about the team sheet. Now this is pretty much exactly what we all wanted and what I recommended in the preview. Fabianski in goal with a back four of Soufal, Mavropanos, Aguerd and Emerson. I mean obviously I put Ogbonen in there instead of Aguerd, but to be fair guys, Aguerd was brilliant, played really well tonight. I shall go into in a minute. Alvarez and Ward-Prowse in the defensive midfield positions with Kudus on the right, Paquetá in the middle and Benrahma on the left, even though technically it should have really been Cornet on the left, and Bowen up front. So, yeah, but the first 10, 15, well, 15, 20 minutes, we were absolutely all over Olympiacos. Just incredible. Just really going for it. Nothing really coming off as well for that matter. And then all for some random reason it looked like the Moy switch was clicked and we all started to defend and sit back. It was very what's the word, dogged in towards the end of the first half. I mean, why on earth Paquetá decided to do some keepy-uppies with himself? No wonder we got a free kick. I mean, he was taking the piss. And that's what a lot of people don't like about him, is that he's doing these flicks and tricks all the time. Not all the time, but, quite regularly when he should be just playing basic football. And it's just that. But to be fair, as I say, we played well. Olympiacos didn't really offer much over both halves, much less the first half. They were attacking, but just off target. The first shot on target from West Ham was from Benrahma. The first shot was wide of the near post, and the second shot he tried was wide of the far post. And then their goalkeeper saved his attempt, and it was just when we got a corner out of it. And Ward-Prowse was doing some good corners. Aguerd was trying to do some headers in the first half. Second attempt should have been on target. It really should have been. Granted, guys, I know I'm jumping around a bit, but who cares? It is what it is. But it was I was gonna say educational from one point of view, because it was just, some of it was really frustrating. But we just seemed to, again, without Antonio on the pitch for the entire game this time round, which we'll come on to when we talk about the second half. We just looked more attacking, more up for it, more, with the exception of Benrahma, just for throughout the majority of the first and the majority of the second as well. He was bloody useless. He really was useless. But it's difficult to sum up, because it was the two teams that didn't really have their shooting boots, really. Don't get me wrong, Fabianski made some great saves, especially in the second half. And their goalkeeper, he made some really good saves throughout the whole game. But we went in 0-0 at half time. Still confident that we could have got something. I said to Lawrence, who's been on beforehand, he said, he said, I think we can still edge it, and I said to him, well, it's going to be very tight if we do, and obviously we did. Coming into the second half, a lot of play acting from the Olympiacos players for both halves, really. It looks like Olympiacos and the referee, for that matter, and the officials seem to conveniently forget that if physios come on, the player has to come off. A lot of diving, a lot of bad decisions from the referee. Like for example, towards the end of the second half, it just got worse and worse. I'll come on to it in a minute. But, but we seemed to find our feet again around about the 60th, 65th minute. You know, by that time, Olympiacos had made some substitutions. And then we get a great run from Ward-Prowse to Paquetá on the, what was it, 75th, 76th minute, I think it was. Where are we? 73rd. Yeah, 73rd minute. Great awareness from Ward-Prowse in the back of the net. Ward-Prowse had tried a few minutes beforehand as well, for that matter. Pulled a really good save from the Olympiacos goalkeeper. But as I say, guys, it was that. You know, we just went that extra mile for that second bit. Flag was ruled straight off as offside when Paquetá scored. Went to VAR. Took quite a while, probably not as long as it felt. You know, the atmosphere in the ground was quite funny because we all started going ooh in the build up to it and stuff. So it was good from that point of view. And then it was ruled as a goal. I haven't seen the replay yet, but at the end of the day, I can't say we deserved to win because I think both teams weren't exactly at the races for the majority of the game. But it's nice to have the win. You know, if we win against Paquetá and or draw against Freiburg, if we get 4 points for the next 2 Europa League games, then we are top of the group. I mean, I know Freiburg's won 5-0 earlier tonight, you know, just before our game finished. But as I say, the referee, let's talk about it. The referee was just absolutely shocking. You know, Mo Kudus got booked for dissent from a linesman that was clearly a West Ham throw-in, and it was awarded to Olympiacos. The referee was just letting everything go to Olympiacos, and I don't think he actually booked any of them, did he? Yeah, but towards the end he did. But you know, it was just every foul we got. It was on the West Ham player. Olympiacos were given the advantage, and every time that we made a foul, they got a free kick for a lot of it. It was just it was pathetic. Really was bad. You know, for example, towards the end of the game, Fabianski was told by the referee to get going with the goal kick. He only had the ball for about 15 seconds by the time the ball kid threw it over. Likewise, was when Olympiacos were making their double substitution, the referee went, "But go back to your goal. You got a book," and one of their players is still fucking running on the pitch. It's just so bad, such a bad refereeing decisions. But you know, let's talk about the substitutions. I mean, Souček came on for the booked Alvarez, made sense. You know, Cornet came on for Benrahma on the 84th minute, just 4 minutes after that substitution. Mubama came on for Kudus, with 89 minutes, about 6 minutes to go, because it was 5 minutes of added time. And he chased the ball. He ran. He projected. You know, Mubama really showed that he wants to be there. Really showed he wants to be there. And, you know, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. I mean, no wonder the kid's not signing a new bloody contract. He was getting 6 minutes, coming on the 89th minute. Do you know what I mean? It's such bad. But there's a lot of work still to be done. A hell of a lot of work still to be done. But we got the 3 points. As I say, if we get 4 points from the next 2 games, it will be fantastic. But we'll have to wait and see of that. But guys, as always, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. This obviously the preview for the Notts Forest game will be going up within the next 24 hours, I hope. But yeah, I mean, everything's pretty much ready to go. It's just got to do the final bits of it. But guys, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you're thinking. We've had a new couple of subscribers over the last couple of days, so thank you very much for you guys. Much appreciated. If you like what I'm doing, then by all means, please do like, share, and more specifically, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, you'll see from me very, very soon. But in the meantime, guys, look after yourselves, and I'll see you very soon. All the best now. Take care.